I'm such an ingrate. Anyhow, this is some of the thrilling stuff I spared you guys last time. Also, we should check if anything has sustained any damage. It looks like damage isn't in as such. Oh, something accepted my blowtorch love. Weird. Also, yeah, the landing gear in the front is just gone. Probably could have seen that coming. Okay. I could use a lot more. Out of my face. That's hilarious. Oops. That's what happens when you try to use the mining drill on your own freaking ship, everybody. You get this big dent. Oh my god. Actually, it looks like micro impacts have been hurting the frame of this, because it's only light armor. On reflection, a craft should have a sleek profile, be covered in heavy armor plates. Okay, whatever. Come on. Accept my magnesium. Alright, it's full up. We can always put it in the drills. In fact, that's kind of what I'm going to do instead of using the drills. Whatever works. This is actually a pretty cheap way to gain a ton of cargo storage. Let's just say the mining shipboard great. Like, if anyone asks, we'll tell them the mining shipboard great, everybody. Let's get back in here in the twisty tunnel of death. Come on, where's the... Oh, god damn it. Is this not the thing, not the tunnel I used? This doesn't... No, it is. Uranium hoe! We don't stop until we fucking hit it. I don't care about anything... I mean, I'll grab the other stuff, but you know. We don't stop till we hit the fucking uraniums. Unless we run out of energy before we get there, which will make me sad. Drilling in a circle seems to help. I'm having the same problem in my suit as my actual craft did. Okay, we're getting to uranium. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Yes! Good! Ah, this is our lifeblood right here. The mining ship is still working. It's just kind of different than I thought it would. Damn it. Okay, here the light is very useful when we're kind of deep into these damn tunnels and... Get out of my way. Okay, yeah, if I hold down T, now it's going. Now it's doing it. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Sure, I'm sure magnesium is useful in some capacity. Every mineral has its use, and I will be interested in most of them, although, man. You'd think uranium would be glowing green, although... In real life, it probably looks like this, as opposed to a glowing green just thing. Instead of looking like Tiberium. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna fill up on uranium if I can. Or at least as much as I can manage at the moment. Because this is nice. Hell yeah. Nom 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 nom. So I'm gonna fill up on whatever's here, and then probably take it all back to the ship for processing, and then go somewhere else and mine other things I want. So we'll be back in a bit, everybody. Nom. Nom nom nom. This right here, this is a clump of 10,000 stone. I took this out of the mining drill. That's amazing. Nah, it doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything to it either. Wait a second, did that actually decrease the amount of... my day keeps getting more absurd. I could build it on the stone. I'm kind of tempted to fucking bounce this right at my mining craft and see the damage it'll do, but... no. Also, of course now, it's clearly... Like the ship is clearly visible from here. As soon as the beacon is up, but before it was, then... Oof. Then God help you if you want to find your own damn ship. That thing has a mass. I just wouldn't want to mess with it, is all I'm saying. We barely nudged it. And yet we can pick it up. Well, that's a bit of unrealism. Imagine if you variable edited this to be like millions, then you'd literally have another asteroid. That is so awesome, though. The fact that the game systems are like all-encompassing. I want this thing to impact the asteroid really hard. This has nothing to do with the main mission, by the way. It's probably just gonna bounce off. It doesn't have enough speed to do any damage. Yeah, it's gonna bounce off and go God knows where. Whatever. I'm just taking out the stone from each drill, because it's useful, but we have lots. And yes, I can just casually carry 10.4 thousand stone. I just can. But the problem is, if I set the realism settings lower, it just means more tedium. It takes longer for things to process, you get less from it. Give it a tiny nudge that way. It seems completely unaffected by my attempts to budget. Whatever. Back to work. Alright, I think I've done about as much as with these upgrades and my inventory space and the drills, and basically I could keep mining probably for hours before having to go back to base when we're finally completely full up. Unless we see something really cool in this asteroid, I think we're about done here, because the borehole I made for this thing just spins around crazy. What the fuck? Are we damaged? Must be the dampeners. Anyhow, so the tunnel in there is starting to get really twisty and turny, and I'm worried I'm gonna get trapped in that tunnel and die or something. I'm gonna just run the hell out of fuel. We're gonna do a quick orbit of this asteroid and see if there's anything here that looks awesome. Because we've got a lot of ore stowed in our hold of various types of metals. Magnesium, iron, nickel, gold. Gold's always cool. I bet it's fairly rare too, and it has... Gold and silver both have cool applications. So I guess it's time to start drilling an exploratory hole. right the hell here. Might as well. Still on the same asteroid. This asteroid is gigantic. I'd mine it out and make a base, except I don't know. It feels like the deformation engine plus the blocks. It feels like that wouldn't go very well. Okay. I just need to go all ahead and just keep pressing. I may as well go at it with my own personal hand drill, but I can at least get a bit of a opening started. Yeah, the deformation engine doesn't like it when I do this, because I'm asking it to do stuff. And if I turn on the floodlights, it gets worse. I should really design those things so they don't just shine into the cockpit. Ooh, what I could do is spin around, like, order the gyroscopes to just spin us like this as we work. If I do that and went ahead, could work. It looks like we just bounce off. The inertial compensators are having a little bit of trouble. Fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna go grab some shit the old-fashioned way. Keep that ship at station keeping. Didn't get me very far in. Interesting that the floodlights don't stay on when you move out of the craft. Anyhow, our personal drill can probably see it by now. Yeah. Silver first. Let's be counterintuitive. Let's dig one tunnel. Straight to the silver, and then we're going to dig another separate tunnel to the gold. So that there's only one way in and one way out. It helps me. Looks like this is where the silver starts. Whoa. Some freaky textures. I thought I was emerging into a big-ass room or something. I don't know. Anyhow, lovely silver. If we get some silver, get some gold, we'll have all sorts of shit. There's all sorts of stuff on our asteroid. Have we picked up any damn thing? Oh, lots of AG silver. Just keep beating the shit out of the rock. The mining is cool. I wish the collection part, I really do wish for like an auto collector. I'm holding down T right now, which was recommended. I'm sure it helps. You can see I'm auto picking up some of it, but there's lots of stray rocks here that just... What the fuck? Yeah, the frame rate is really suffering here. It's unfortunate, but what you gonna do? Turning off the light will probably... Light effects tend to eat up processing power, and I'm not sure why. Let's see if this is enough silver. I don't even know what we need. Actually, we need silver for a couple really cool things. I'm glad we came here and found this. At least I'm unlikely to injure myself like this. Hopefully. Whatever, I'll take the rocks too. Okay. So that's one specific hole. We're a long way from... What is that? That looks like a ship over there. Nah, it can't be. That'd be cool if it were leading to something, but I really don't think it can be a ship. I don't have derelict cargo ships on. There we go, some silver. Yeah, that's... I guess the yield's just higher for silver. That's fine. And I'll bring along some stone, sure. That's probably all the stone we'll need ever. Like, for, like, career, like, lifetime. Alright, some gold and some iron. I'll take it. Go! I forgot to hold down T. Now I'm holding down T. So give me the golds. Whoa! Nice. I'm gonna fashion a set of armor out of this. LOL. May make a weapon. Gold is awesome, right? Okay, I think it's safe to say that we've got tons of stuff. Let's review real quick. Also, my frame rate just dies when I'm in the vicinity of these asteroids. Okay. 1.9k of iron that I literally just casually picked up. Platinum, iron, cobalt, stone, magnesium, uranium, and gold. Some more in the other drill. We've gotten absurdly more than we could have carried on our own. Drill. I could disable individual drills. Gyroscopes or detectors. It's weird that you can set the range down on this thing, but I guess, This thing has 46 engines. That's a little absurd. You can change the spotlight color? Hell yeah. I got it. What the f... I gotta try a black spotlight. It would be fascinating to see. Fall off of the light. Linear, quadratic. Da, da, da. I gotta see this. What the? Oh yeah. Anyhow, I came back because I'm about done with the mining trip. We've done a lot, but whoa. The effect appears to be... Yeah, see, something happens over there. Turn off the particle effects, please. Interesting. Well, in retrospect, it seemed obvious. Let's do some dark red. Whoa! Okay, that's kind of cool. You can have like colored lights and shit on your stuff. It's actually really neat. I don't know where I'd rate it on the usefulness scale, but I mean, if you want like themed colored areas, that's how you do it. I wonder if we can give the spotlights a yellow tinge. What a weird thing to be messing with, right? I know. Yeah, that kind of looks... Actually, that's like noticeably yellow. I'm cool with that. It appears as though the drills are absorbing much of the light. Whatever. Let's pack our shit in and go. It was fun, Asteroid. We'll be back. Do I have nickel? I don't think I have any. Fine, I'll grab some damn nickel really fast. The mining is starting to get a little tedious, though, I gotta admit. The picking it up by hand. You know what, screw it. If we need it, I'll come back one day. he lied. Let's just accelerate to about 43 meters per second. And just watch the worlds go flying by. Actually, that is a... Like, 40 meters per second is not a slow speed. I still like my ship. I still like me. I could try to fly like this, I suppose. Try to get it head on. I can also do my best not to just collide with the ship. Although that would be a pretty funny way to end the series. Inertial dampeners to full power. Okay, we're back home. Take us back into the station, Mr. Sulu. You know, multiplayer would be fun with this. Everybody has their own mining craft, their own freaking projects they're doing. Very cool. Whoa. The gyroscopes plus the field of view kind of makes this thing turn... It kind of answers the helm a little too well. Okay. Let's align her properly. I have no clue if this is properly. It looks okay. Take them down a bit. Keep those compensators online. Looks like we need to roll a bit like this. Looks like we've deformed the flight area a bit, a little bit. We kind of knew that was going to happen. Yeah, we're too far forward. This thing could use another landing gear. Actually, it's just going to get broken again, so fuck it. I tried to not make it not look ridiculous, and that's what I got, so... Fine, it'll just look silly on its back legs. Actually, let's pull up a little bit. There we go. And reactors off. That's Y, finally. Back home. That wasn't much of an expedition, I know. Leaving the station always feels a little tense, a little tenuous. I am going to turn this off just because we don't need it to be doing what it's doing. Turn it off, take the beacon offline. Can you please turn? There we go. I mean, I'm guessing it could have fed the beacon for like months off that. Even so. Actually, son of a bitch, that's not what I want. Actually, this seems like as good a time as I need to see about whether we can start moving the refinery. The refinery and the assembler and whatnot over to the station. The refinery has nothing in it. The assembler... Wait a second, can I just physically pick up everything in the damn assembler and move it over in like 2 loads? That's pretty funny. You know what, let's do it. We might as well. This is gonna need a little plotting and planning out, I think. Because we need to get all this stuff, you know, all the raw ore in these drills and whatnot processed properly. And I think what I'll want is refinery here. Also, I want to build a hangar at some point and like actual like rooms on this station. The rooms would probably be like this, headed this way. I might lay out a bit more of that, because my next plan is to kind of expand the station. Now that we've kind of done the small craft thing, I've gotten some nice harvest from it. I'm going to go back to plotting and planning, and I'll be back in a little bit. Hey everybody, so I decided rather than just sit them out again on like a temporary housing basis, I'm gonna start in on another part of the station. Specifically, I'm gonna build a room with the refinery and the assembler in it. It'll be like an industrial room, and it'll be open to space from either the back or just out here. Because I'm thinking industry can go here. The living spaces on the station will go here. I'll build myself like an actual like kind of house in space, and out here we can extend, you know, dockyards. We can build big scaffolding, hangar bays. Oh, just all sorts of fun stuff, and it will mean heavily cannibalizing the red ship. Because it's literally there to be stripped. It has very little practical utility now. So, I actually looked. The assembler and the refinery needs 6. Assembler is... sorry. Assembler is 4. Refinery is 2 more. So it needs 6 total if you want to put them together like I've done, and at least 3 across to be able to comfortably use it. So that's going to be the dimensions of that room. I've checked. There's 6 interior tiles, because the wall will be here. There'll be a door, because I love doors. I don't know why. And then out to 6 here. Because let's see, wall. And this outer surfaces wall. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we'll need 1 more at the back. But to do that, we're going to need to start taking apart the ship. I haven't done this in a little bit. So let's get to it. So that's basically what I'll be doing for a while. I don't know if I'll leave the camera running or not. I was thinking about something earlier today related to Mass Effect, so I decided to inflict it on you guys. Actually, I forget what it was. Oh! It was just a little side note. I probably should just leave this in the YouTube comments of the video, but, somebody said it was, spoiler warning, Mumbles had something to say to the effect of, in kind of like a passing comment, that in Mass Effect, you don't have nerdy human guys, you have Solarians instead, as just a kind of passing offhand comment. I thought that was a pretty insightful sort of look into how Mass Effect does business, both in terms of the fact that the broad racial, you know, the different species, and, you know, the stereotypes about that, and the fact that in fiction, species tend to be very, you know, one note in a sci-fi. Like, I'll give you an easy example. Klingons. What do you think Klingons are known for? Their cooking? No. Their nuclear physics? Well, maybe they're nuclear physics, but you know where I'm going with this. They're the warriors. They're the real... I don't know. I'm just making up noises, and I bet you half of them are Klingon. A Klingon can die with honor, and you know. We'll do 1 more, then we'll go in, Mom. But, I think, like I said, it illustrates the game's approach to stuff pretty well. Where the fuck was I cutting from? Whatever.